How you doing, YouTube viewers? The names I just shown before this are just some of my subscribers that I wanted to do a shout out to and show them my appreciation for their support. At this time, let's go ahead and get into what the topic of this video is all about, and it is how I store my terminal tackle. So the three boxes I have here before you are my bank fishing tackle box, my kayak fishing tackle box, and I'm an excessive purchaser of all things fishing tackle box here on the bottom. So starting off with my bank fishing tackle box is this small one here. I want to say it was only a few dollars at Walmart. I have seen a few other ones and I've tried them, but this one here I actually like the most. I didn't have the actual model number of this one, but this one here carries all my basic essentials for bank fishing. And what I have in there is just a mixture of bullet weights in both lead and tungsten. I also have beads, and I think I'm out of barrel swivels and egg sinkers that I would use for Carolina rigs. Let's see, here I have miscellaneous size EWG hooks where I keep two different sizes in each slot, basically like a small, medium, and medium large size hooks. And then off to this side over here I have some Gamakatsu's Wicked Wacky hooks and some Owner Shaky hooks. Yeah, shaky head hooks in miscellaneous different sizes. This here I find is what's worked out best for me as far as carrying terminal tackle out while bank fishing. And why I chose this one here is usually what I'll do is I'll go out with a 3600 Plano series just with like miscellaneous hard baits thrown in it, and then with that small box that I use for terminal fishing, I'll just drop it right in here and then throw that in my bank fishing bag, and it's worked out pretty good for me. My second one here is the 3500 Plano series box. Carries everything that I feel that I may need while I'm out on the water. And pretty much it's the same thing, your like large and medium sized EWG hooks, and then like your small medium EWG hooks. Let's see here, I got some barrel swivel snap swivels, some drop shot weights, teardrop weights, and then I have 1/4 ounce, 3/16, 1/8, and 1/16 ounce bullet weights. Have some intermingled tungsten weights in there as well. Over here I have my different bobber stops and pegs for pegging weights for punching. Some heavier tungsten weights in there for when I am punching. Let's see, over here I have some jig heads and swim bait hooks. I have my Wacky rig hooks here, and then over here I have all my shaky head hooks. Move this out of the way. And then right here, hopefully that's in the view of the video, is all my shaky head hooks. And then I also like to keep these in here, which are some bladed twist lock blades for your plastics, and maybe I'll do a video in the future on why I have those in there. But this one is the one I'll take with me on my kayak, which is a native Slayer Propel 13, and I have the native Slayer under the seat tool and tackle organizer, which is where I keep this one. This one here, bank fishermen, kayak fishermen, no one needs this much. You know, if you got a boat with all the storage capability, or if you're just an excessive purchaser of everything fishing, and you need a good place to store it and organize it, then I found this one here at Tidbits and Tackle en route to Toledo Bend down there in Louisiana, and I found it very beneficial. This one here I'll just leave here at home in the garage, and then whenever I run out of things in my bank or kayak one, I'll come home for the next trip and restock it and replenish those ones from here. Pretty much just like my kayak one, just a little bit more in there. There was something I needed 1/0 EWG hooks, so I picked up some of those. And then it's 2, 3, 4, and 5. Don't really carry too many 6/0s, even though I do have them up here. But what I keep in here is my twist lock hooks. things I'll use for top water and swim baits. Even have some frog hooks in there, the double hooks. 2 slots over here are my EWG Superline hooks. Those are what I found that I like for actual punching setups. I got the 2-aught, which is what I use primarily, and I also picked up some 5-aughts. Have some more of those Colorado as well as Willow Blade twist locks for plastics from Talon. Let's see here. This thing's heavy. Hopefully you guys, it's still in the view of the camera. 1/16 ounce Shaky heads. More than what I need. Wacky rig hooks. Hey guys, this is my cat here. Has the mind of her own. She loves to get in the way while I'm videotaping. I'm constantly editing that out. I'll probably leave that one in though. Larger size shaky head hooks. I had split shot, so I threw those in there. I like the 1/16, 1/8 ounce, 3/16, and 1/4 ounce bullet weights, both in lead and tungsten as I'm getting up in size. Miscellaneous drop shot weights and more teardrop hooks. And then, you know, got a lot of my punching larger tungsten weights up here, beads, barrel swivels, snap swivels, bobber stops and plugs. And then 6-aughts. I bought these for the Z-Man topwater. They're plastic poppers. They're topwater, and I found the 6-aught hook fit them very nicely. And then I also have just some other random stuff up in there. But this is how I keep all my spare tackle at home, and it's just left there in the garage, set off to the side on the shelf until it's needed. Once again, my 3500 Plano case for what I use for my terminal tackle in the kayak. The smaller one here for when I'm out bank fishing. And then just to throw in the video for you guys, in my saltwater kit here that I was using for reds and specks down there in the south, is I was keeping my Bill Lewis rattle trap containers, and I was throwing my jig head hooks in there, my circle hooks and stuff like that. And I found it was nice just to keep them consolidated and from moving around all in my box. And then from the jig head boxes, I took the actual labeling of the size, put that on here, just taped it on there so I can identify which weight jig heads I have in my box. But hopefully this helps you out for those of you who are out there trying to figure out a way to store your terminal tackle. This is just the way I store mine. Hopefully this helps you guys out. You guys take care and have a good day.